But boom. Now that game they played in Miami, it was a ton of just Jimmy Butler, Jimmy Butler, Jimmy Butler. Now this game, there's more contributions. Yeah, Gabe Vincent with like 22, Bam with another 20, K Love with like 15. That's a lot of contributions you're picking up from guys outside of Jimmy, which is why Jimmy just needed to have 42 instead of having 56. And then boom. Like I said, K-Love had what, 15? But playing off the catch and your movement and those little details are essential. What allowed Kevin Love to get open right here is that little drift that he takes left. Jimmy Butler comes down, but look at Drew Holiday. He's turning. At this point, he's only seeing the ball. He doesn't really know where Kevin Love is. He still thinks he's more towards his slot, towards his middle. But K-Love drifts more left, and Holiday steps up to where he thought he was, but now he's more left. And that turns that shot from being a contested shot to a fairly open shot. Yeah, he had very timely buckets. Very timely buckets from Kevin Love. And boom, them outlet passes from Kevin Love is something that people be forgetting about. This foul right here put Middleton at 3 minutes into the game. So now he's playing defense from here on out, extremely careful because he doesn't want to get caught in the situation that he did last game. And mind you, boom, he missed that first free throw. Then he missed that second free throw. And right there, that's when I knew it was going to be something very close to game 4. Just like game 4, he missed his first 2 free throws of the night. I was like, oh yeah, he might be onto something, but not really. And the defense they played on Giannis, everybody was locked in on Giannis and his tactics. Because peep right here, Giannis goes right, and you know Giannis loves to get to that Euro. He's going to lead you one way and then go back the other. But what Strus does, instead of following that push cross going right, he stays on that inside. So now Giannis tries to Euro step away from Jimmy and back to the middle, but Strus closes off that middle and stays right there. So now Giannis hits him going into his Euro and they get that charge. Everybody was locked in. And not only was this just a charge, they call this charge right here. Milwaukee decided to challenge this shit 3.5 minutes into the game, which was dumb as fuck. This is Giannis' first foul. And you decide to go and challenge this. I know it could essentially go a long way, but especially on the call like this, do not challenge this. Then, like I said, Miami in sync as a defense. Boom. Charge call. Pete Caleb Martin. You're going to see Middleton cut right after that right there. Looking for the give and go, but it's not there. So Giannis decides to go and attack. But what Martin realizes that instead of just following Middleton and just staring him down, just following through, being a robot, he still keeps eyes on the ball and sees what's going on to see if Giannis is going to attack. And Giannis does attack. And so instead of clearing out with Middleton, he stays right there in the paint and gets this charge. And now you're like, they still scored a ton of buckets. But what these plays right here do is that instead of allowing them to even get a shot attempt up, they get a foul, one, they don't get a shot attempt, and now you go back and get that shot attempt. So now you're +1 on those attempts. Jimmy Butler's ability to draw fouls is crazy. So he gets right here. He sees content turn. So now this is an opportunity for him to be able to bump and get a foul. But he breaks his rhythm on this bump. Because Pete, as soon as he takes that dribble, he gets himself into his body, and now he gets that foul. A lot of players will take an extra dribble, time that 1-2 as a veer step, and then go up. Jimmy sees that as soon as he takes that first dribble, he just gets into his body, gets that foul. That's a great way to get it because you don't allow the player that's guarding you to be able to see that contact coming and then possibly hollow you out and prevent that foul from happening completely. And by the way, make sure you subscribe, like, and turn on notifications because we drop breakdown videos daily. And if you want to catch my breakdowns live, make sure you go hit that link in the description, go follow, and let's get right back to it. And boom, right corner ISO. And boom. I peeped this was the same ISO, same spot from game 4 against Brook Lopez. And he did the same move. Instead of trying to dribble and get past him, he tossed that ball out and took his steps and got to the rim. Like I said, he just throws that ball out. And the reason he does so is because Brook Lopez is a bigger player. His feet are a little slower, but he can still guard the perimeter and he can guard the paint. So if you try to do too much and get into a bag, it's going to allow a player like Brook Lopez to be able to get rhythm, be able to time your feet and your movement so that once you do go and attack the rim, he's going to be able to block your shot. So what Jimmy does, he just uses his speed, throws that ball out, and then gets to his lay. Then boom, third quarter came by, right? And just like that, it's a 16-point game. First 2 minutes of the fourth quarter, no buckets made. But then here comes Bam. Boom, 2, right there. Boom, hook shot, left. Shot, and 1. Get me to the free throw line. Knock that one down. That boom, quick 5 points in a matter of 1 minute from Bam. Now this is the possession right after they have this little 5-0 streak going. And so these possessions are extremely valuable. Extremely valuable. Because if you don't get this make right here, then they could go back on the other side and have a 7-0 run, 8-0 run possibly. So you got to really value these possessions. And that's not what Milwaukee did right here. Giannis ended up settling for a mid-range jumper. But when he could barely hit free throws this night, why would you even take a mid-range jumper? Now you come right back down. They get it down. Boom, timely three by Kevin Love. And boom, just like that, it's an 8-0 run. They're right back in this game, cut that lead in half. Now, once again, Milwaukee. Did you see him try to get any switches? Did you see him try to find a mismatch? No, it was just Giannis going against Bam. Now, can Giannis score on him at times? Yes, but you're working harder than you need to. Because if you got yourself into some good actions, you could possibly even get Bam off of you. And now you get a better look. It's a better offense than just trying to attack your primary defender. Made it very tough for themselves, and their offense just went to shit in this fourth quarter and overtime. Once again, tries to attack Bam. Tries to find space. Nope, floater don't go down. Made Giannis do something uncharacteristic. And then this is where that challenge at the beginning of the game really hurts him. Because you got Middleton. Now he gets 5 fouls with 5 minutes left. And you got no challenge because you used it 3.5 minutes into the game on a first foul call on Giannis. So now you got Middleton with 5 minutes left. You can't challenge this call. And now somebody could exploit even more on the other side of the ball. And boom. Do they not realize this is not going to work? Do they not realize this drop is not going to work? At some point, you should realize that whatever you're doing is not working. You should want to adjust it. But they've been doing it the whole series, and Jimmy's been cooking the whole series. So you would think that they would go and adjust, but they did not adjust. They just kept going the same way they did before. So, especially going to the next series for Miami, it's not going to be this simple. Miami's going to send doubles. Miami's going to show bodies. So Jimmy Butler better be prepared. And it's going to be a really good chess match between Eric Spoelstra and Tom Thibodeau. Then just watch their offense, bro. This is Milwaukee's offense right here in the fourth, bro. This is the fourth quarter offense, bro. I don't know what happened. I don't know why they just started drawing blanks. That's exactly what you deserve for that bullshit offense. Get that shit out of here. Bam, once again. Great defense, bro. The defense from this game by Miami is overlooked. Now, Milwaukee folded, but they would not be able to fold if it wasn't for plays like this. If you're going to switch, you got to communicate. And judging by the way this play turned out, they did not communicate, or they just did not hear him. But you should be able to hear him because this arena is dead silent, on time and on target. And he's talking mad shit to Drew, bro. That's the tough part, like I was talking about before, bro. He's talking his shit, and the reason is that he's getting killed right now is because he did not have any help. It was just him out there on his own. If they guarded Jimmy as a team, sent some doubles, made some adjustments, at least sent doubles, this game could have turned out completely different. But they just guarded him the same way for about 5 games. And then pretty much got the same result every single game, so. Boom, next play down. Now he knocks down another one. He's still talking, bro. You left him on an island, bro. You left him on an island. And he's still talking. He's still talking. That's tough right there, bro. Then Bam. Big time. Bam was big time. Peep right there on that hedge by Drew, though. Sees Drew get set right there, and he knows Drew Holiday's tactics. He's going to want to get a charge. So he slows down right before he gets there, because if he keeps going, it's going to be a charge. So boom, instincts, he reacts, he slows down, spins off of it. Then gets to the middle. His midi being good this quarter. Comfortable taking out when soft touch drops in. But once again, Drew is left by himself. Defense is a little late, and Jimmy Butler hits a fantastic shot. Like, really look at this shot. Really look at it. Leaning back on the catch, throws it up through the contact and knocks it down. Like, what? Hemi Jordan. Wow. Ridiculous. And this is just so dumb. Oh, they deserve to lose the game off this right here. They inbound the ball. Half a second still left, and you still got a timeout. You still got a timeout, bro. That's how you know this whole team was out of sync. They're just out of it. They're gone. Nobody was even paying attention. They all already folded. Mentally, they're already defeated. Nobody was even aware of the amount of timeouts they had. So you don't even give yourself a chance to win this in the fourth quarter because nobody's aware. Not even the coaches even. Come on now. Come on now. Nobody's even aware. Nobody. Not even Budenholzer. Maybe this assistant coach right here, he might have noticed it, but not even the players, the head coach, the players on the bench. Nobody even realized they had a timeout. That's just sad, bro. What's good, Dino? And then boom, Kyle Lowry gets fouled out. You lost Kevin Love, no problem. Lost Kyle Lowry, no problem. They still competing. They still going. It's the difference between these two matchups. Jimmy getting this matchup and he ready to go. Giannis takes on Jimmy, and he just sagging back and just letting him live. That's tough by Jimmy. That's tough by Jimmy. That's why I always say you can't try to beat him to the screen. You got to lead him to the screen. Anytime you try to jump a ball screen or any screen, that player goes the opposite way. They create so much space, or they just have an open lane that at that point it's a clean look from whatever they do. Now Jimmy gets that too, and he's still talking to Drew. He's still talking to Drew, bro. Look. Still, oh my gosh, bro. This shit hurt. This is sad, bro. The #1 seed, you work this hard all season just to get to this point and lose just like that. That's tough. And now Bam gets fouled out. No Kevin Love. No Kyle Lowry. No Bam Adebayo. No problem. No problem. Great job by Bam guarding Giannis throughout this night, though. Giannis missed another free throw. 10 for 23. 10 for 23, bro. This is a sad game. So sad. You can't even guard an inbounds play, bro. You can't even guard an inbounds play. And Budenholzer putting his hands on his head like he's not the one that's the head of the ship. You got to make those adjustments, Budenholzer. You may be out of here, man, because Nick Nurse is on the market. Man, that's a little bit of hope. They down 2, 43 seconds. They just need to stop at a bucket, right? Stop in the bucket. I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. You deserve to lose, bro. You deserve to lose at this point. You gonna foul Max Strus, who's shooting a shot from 2-3 feet behind the line. And their possession was going nowhere. Jimmy ain't touched the ball. They had Martin at the top, dribbling, trying to cook for like 6 seconds. Then he just gives it up at the last second to Strus, who's pulling from really 4 feet behind the line. And you contest it, you foul. You deserve to lose this game. All right, come on, man. Now Gabe Vincent, boom, he missed that. They down 2. All right, they pushing it. They trying to get a look in transition, right? They trying to find something. All right, take a shot. Somebody shoot. Somebody shoot. All right. Nobody shoots. Oh my God. You don't even get a chance to shoot this shot with your season on the line. That's how you know these niggas out of it. That's how you know they're done. They were cooked. They hit that fourth quarter and everything they do just went out the window. This shit it was just sad to watch. There's no better way to put it than they just folded, bro.